Y'all see the jersey I got, the sweatshirt I got on, so I gotta do it. And if we talking bad, then somebody gotta do it. We gonna put that. We gonna put him up here. We gonna put him up here. My Lions. My Lions. I should be the GM of them. This team right here. I should be the GM. Oh, I didn't mean to. Damn, chat. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to, whatchamacallit it. This is what I meant to do. Come on. I don't really care about Terrion Arnold. You feel me? Damn. I understand we the kings of this shit. You feel me? Hold on, chat. Here he is. Damn. I want to talk about these boys. You feel me? And that's why. Y'all see this? Because I did talk about the injuries on the defense yesterday. But like I said, I don't think I've been giving my boys enough credit. You feel what I'm saying? I don't feel like I've been giving my boys enough credit. And I'm going to take responsibility for that. I apologize. I'm going to be better. I'm going to be better as a dedicated fan. No, but let's get down to this nitty gritty, dog. I got to be better as a dedicated fan. Y'all got to give me more. No diddy. But come on, bro. Like I said, look at this. That motherfucker in the middle is my problem. That damn offensive coordinator. Because there's no reason with this you shouldn't be able to win. And he had Demo last year. But let's get down to it. We go over the defense, and the defense is crazy injured, right? We have two of our vets on the defense that's... Because I'm not going to touch on the defense too much longer. But we have two of our vets on the defense. One in Joseph Kirby, who's not actively participating, who they're basically stating they think is going to miss week 1. Okay. I still got faith. Let's get it. Then we got Brian Brecht coming off an Achilles injury. And I had this conversation with the homie. I said, bro, the DB's ankles probably takes the most strain of any position. They twisting, turning, jumping, swatting, landing on their shit could more than any position I can think of. And the fact that Brian Brecht tore his Achilles got me very nervous. Now, he does play safety, but he's a hitter. Drive through the tackle. Breaks to come down. He's going to be moving a little bit slower. I find it hard to believe that someone that tore their Achilles wouldn't be moving a little bit slower from someone that's currently sitting off the Achilles tear. You feel what I'm saying? Now, when we get to this offense, right? This is what we need. And we got Panay in there, right? We need to make sure the offensive line is strong, because there's no way we just gave Jahmyr Gibbs this much money and we got our offensive line not being as strong. Now, all great running backs will make a way with a mediocre line. So even if our line is mediocre, that's fine. But like I said 2 days ago, that used to be our strongest point. Now it's potentially our weakest point on our team. And if you don't have a line, you don't have shit. Now, our defensive line is looking super good. But this is what gets me nervous about our defense. Is that we got one people hurt. And we got, who is it, McNeil that was just hurt? I think we got McNeil that was hurt, who coming back. So we don't know how he's going to be. We got so many people coming back off of injury. Thank goodness Aiden Hutchinson came back a little bit in the year last year. Or he probably played the whole last year. He came back in a little year before. So he got his warm back. Our offense, I'm never really worried about, but I don't know if his play calling will fit it. He got a whole nother year with him. So hopefully his play calling fits what we need to do to win. Because Jamison Williams going from a damn 1,000-yard receiver to basically a damn 700-yard receiver, not even, is fucking ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't care what you say. And I had this argument all the time. He can potentially be one of the best receivers in the league because speed kills. No matter how you look at it, speed kills. And he can get behind defenses. Easy at that. Easy. The way he handled not getting the ball last year shows that he can be mature. So I don't want to hear no maturity bullshit. A lot of people say J-Mo got a lot to prove this year. A lot of people say J-Mo got a lot to prove this year. I tell y'all what. He ain't got shit to prove. Y'all just got to get the ball to him. Find a way to throw that man the ball, and he gonna prove it. He gonna play. It's gonna be Waymo the way we know. We don't call him Waymo for no reason. The fuck? But the offensive coordinator, I think, has a big job on his hands because there's no reason at the end of the year Dan Campbell should have been calling plays. And that's how I feel. Now, another thing that has me nervous, but I think that we will get shit done. Truthfully, I was nervous about the Jahmyr Gibbs negotiations, but the reason I didn't say anything was because I low-key knew that they were probably just waiting to pay out Bijan because we knew Jahmyr Gibbs deserved the most money out of running backs. I don't know why they keep rating Bijan higher than him. And like I said when I did my ratings, I'm not mad at it. Now, I would be an idiot if I think Bijan's not one of the best in the league. But above Jahmyr Gibbs, someone who just gave you 21 tuds, over 1,600 receiving yards. Come on, bro. You can't stop that. You can't stop that. And and I don't think people are paying attention to what's really going on. And that's why I'm saying, like, Jahmyr Gibbs is eating regardless. Walking first down, for real, for real. For real, for real. Now, I am nervous for him because he's going to take a lot more of the workload. But everybody, when they get a good running back, think that they're supposed to fucking kill him. And you're not. Jahmyr Gibbs is explosive enough to where you don't got to kill him like that. And I don't think you're going to be able to because we still got to get that offensive line a little bit better. But like I said, I'm not too nervous but I am early in the season because if we don't get on the roll early, we could hit a wall midway to where we fighting back game by game. And you never want to be fighting back game by game before the playoffs. Now, we do got some contract concerns that we can talk about too. And I'm talking about starters. Like, we understand we got our role players who's very important. You know what I'm saying? For example, my boy Jack, the Campbell linebacker boy. We never knew what he was going to be. Boy came out and was balling for 2 consecutive years. D. Barnes. Do I even need to tell y'all who that is? If you don't know who that is, go figure it out. So we got, like I said, y'all, we got some defense, but our defense interior is not the issue. It's the secondary. And that's because they hurt. We got Rock Ya-Sin over there, but we don't have another set DV because we let it go Terrion Arnold. But like I said, let's get back to the contracts. So we got, who did I say? Sam Laporta. I think his contract he's on a contract extension year. That's very nerve-wracking for me because Sam Laporta's a dog. Now, he did get hurt, and we are very good at grabbing tight ends. So I'm not that nervous. You get what I'm saying? Because we are good at grabbing tight ends. But you don't just... Sam Laporta's proven, and I always tell people this. Yes, it can be a college athlete coming out. We ain't got no tape on him, so his first year going to probably look a little decent, going to be a little bit easier. Yes. But when you have a proven player that can still show up, hence why I said Antonio Brown is probably top 3 receivers ever, top 5 receivers ever. Not even, probably top 3 receivers ever, truthfully. Probably top 3 receivers. If we're not talking about being liked, I mean, AB might have it, bro. But we ain't even going to go there. Oh, I mean, we got Sam Laporta. He's proven. Defenses will plan for him. Although we have multiple weapons, they will plan for him, and he will still get off. He is someone you have to pay attention to. It's not I can take my eye off him for a minute. No, you cannot. Right? So he has an extension year coming up. We also have Joseph Kirby. Is it Joseph Kirby? Yes. No, it's Brian Branch, who has a rookie deal who runs through the end of this year. So he's on a contract year. And we can't afford to lose them. If we lose them, that's tough. More so Brian Branch than Sam Laporta. But the thing is, Brian Branch is also kind of on a prove-it year because he just came back from an Achilles injury. So that's what sucked for my dog Branch, is that he came back and he's kind of on like a, let's see what he plays and gauge him and see how much money we can give him. And also, he's a safety. Now, he's a damn good one, but he's a safety. They're kind of replaceable. Then you got Joseph Kerr. We got a little bit, but he's after 20. That we got to extend him before 2027. So we got to extend him before that. So we got two of our best defensive players in our tight end damn near up for the contract. It's nerve-wracking. And this is going to lead me to my next point with the Lions, which is saying, the year that the Lions need to have, we need to damn near prove it, bro. Like, this is damn near, this year is bigger for the Lions than we really think. Because we had our great year and we had our bad year. And now, talking from a Lions standpoint, a Lion fan standpoint, if the Lions do bad this year, the Lions fans, we've been dedicated because we've seen we can be good. And we see that we have more talent than we've probably ever had. So we seeing what we got, which is going to lead to bigger disappointment and another mass loss of fandom like we used to have if Detroit don't pull something out. We are okay with conference championships. We ain't touched them motherfuckers in so long. We're okay with a couple of those. But we would love to smell, when we got a team like we got, we can smell a Super Bowl. And that's basically what we're saying. We can smell a Super Bowl. When you so close to tasting that bug, as a fan, and then next year you don't even make the playoffs damn near, you like, oh, here go Detroit again. They back to the old Lions. Do we smell a 0-16? I'm saying, bro. So, like I said, speaking from a fan standpoint, I think we really need to have a good year, more so on the greater side of years, because we're at a proving point with the fans from going back to the old normal lines that we've always been, right? Then, if we're talking about the business side of the Lions, we're trying to keep the little bit of talent we got. So, we can't be having bad years to where niggas like, nah, I'm about to go play for the Rams who got Aaron Donald and Myles Garrett. Because we know Aaron Donald coming back. This nigga practicing. In fucking pants and a helmet and some shoulder pads. So, just like how the front office got to prove it, that because they got to show us what we can get, and we need them to work better when it comes to draft picks and fucking off-season signings, because like I said, every time I feel like there's a Michigan team, a Detroit team fucking doing anything in the off-season, it's bad or it's nothing. It's literally a bad off-season or they don't do nothing at all during the off-season. We rarely ever have a good one. The one year we drafted good and had somewhat of a decent offseason, luckily Jared Goff is what they thought he was going to be. So we lucked up with that. But we still lost Matthew Stafford. If we have Matthew Stafford on this team, he wins the chip. And I hate to say it because y'all know I hated on Matthew Stafford. But when you are Lion fans for so long and you just keep losing, you're going to hate every quarterback. So, I think, like I said, we really on some prove it, just like these players on prove it deals. The Lions nation is on a prove it deal, bro. Because, like, we gotta find something that's going to stick. And right now, I think this all sticks. But that man in the middle got to do better when it comes to play calling, bro. Yes, sometimes it's hard to get a lot of weapons open or get a lot of weapons to rock, but that's not the issue. We're not even getting our weapons open, or we're not putting our weapons in positions to make plays. That's our issue. We went from averaging damn near 30 with Ben to damn near 20 with you, bro. Come on. I can't handle another bad year, bro. Most definitely the way I talk, I can't handle another bad year, bro. That shit gonna tear me up, boy. No diddy. But no, though. But I do appreciate everybody for tuning in that tuned in, man. I also appreciate all the subscribers and I also appreciate the new subscribers. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead to the bottom of the page and hit that subscribe button for me. You feel what I'm saying? So you can really help the page out. I'm trying to get some monetization and I'm doing this shit dolly right now. So help out a Joey right now. You feel me? But no, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Lil Joey out of here with the Scoop and Scope. Peace and much.